Okay, so um, I've been through this before. I really hate I didn't do my videos earlier, but in any case, so I have my glass in there. The electronics for the inside door panel are in there. So I have done this a while ago, so that way obviously I can get the roof line and the door and all that stuff good. Yeah, it's crooked right now. I just got to go inside the car and shift it basically. But that is how the window looks. And everything kind of lines up for the most part, but as I mentioned in my last video, I have to line up the door on the outside to the rest of the car, excuse me, so that way I know how the framing of the window sets. I know how to match up the door hinge. I don't know if you can see that in there. I know how to match up the door hinge to the inside door panel. I'll know my margins to be able to create my brackets to attach the door hinge to the door. And for whatever reason, I did do a mock-up, but it looks like I'm going to end up having to cut this back out. I don't even know why I put this line here originally, but that's the exact same margin. It looks like I'm going to have to cut out in order to get the door open to get my clearance for the inside door panel piece. It's literally going to hit that otherwise, and I got to cut that, otherwise it's not going to open. So with that said, also with some trimmings in the inside door panel, my huge concern was to be able to not have to reshape my door. So between the door and the, I guess, rear panel, the rear decklet that has to come open, I thought it'd be cool, as you see those red marks right there, to actually have it rounded like that, so that way you don't have to open the doors in order to open up the rear deck. However, I did find a solution for that, because I thought that was really stupid. I thought that was really stupid. You got to open up both doors to open the rear deck. That's just, so if I'm in the garage right now, I couldn't open my door, or I couldn't access the rear deck because I can't open up the door on the other side. That was just stupid. So anyway, I do have a solution for that, but I thought it was cool that if I did round it like that, as you see, then the rear deck could just pop up, but then that means my door's got to be longer. It's going to have some weird ass shape when it's open. So again, when you're designing a car, or if you're doing a project with this magnitude, I don't care what single idea you have, it's always a domino effect for everything else. So you have to snowball out each and every single thing. And it's one thing to have an idea. You have to scrub it for functionality. Does it look good? How does it affect the neighbors, so to speak? Anyway, so I am just gonna hop inside the car, get this thing shifted right, so that way I can close up this here gaps, and I should be good. And then, like I said, once that happens, then I can start taking my measurements for inside, and then my clearances for the seat and everything, and then glass everything. I should be able to open the car door up. No, sorry. Take my measurements, my margins, bolt the hinge to the door, and hope like hell this car door opens the way it's supposed to be. And shit, that happens, man, I can really start dialing in my interior. Actually, I got a copy for the other side, but I can start glassing everything in, working out the tub. But anyway, it's the next video. So that's where I'm at right now. I haven't got everything kind of mocked up, but at least you get a chance to see what the glass looks like in the car. And I like seeing it like that because it looks more and more like a car opposed to just a project.